Good afternoon. I'm Erica.
Here we go again. Some youngsters making the wrong decision. But this time it's going to be a federal decision.
Sergeant.
Great to have you with us. I'm Joe Donlin. How was a group of men able to break in through the front door of the Loop Post Office building overnight? That's the question CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey is asking security experts.
Megan joins us now live in front of the building on LaSalle. And Megan, this is just the latest threat to USPS security.
Right, Joe and Erica.
Oh, this is the latest threat to some youngsters about to go to jail for something stupid. This is going to be a federal offense right here. Breaking into the post office, that's the wrong choice right there. They'll be caught in a few days. Then we're going to see what's going to happen.
And the U.S. Postal Inspection Service actually just released the surveillance video from this morning. Take a look. They say it captures the burglary suspects entering the USPS post.
Walking around with book bags, he got this little light on his shirt. His mama know that's him.
Office located here at 100 West Randolph. This is around 12:30 this morning.
And that's downtown. Where the police at is downtown.
They are asking anyone with information to contact USPS or reach out via their hotline, the U.S. Postal Inspection Service.
And they don't give a reward for that too, because that's the post office, you know. But what you gonna get in the post office? What you gonna steal some mail? They don't have nothing in the airport. I mean, y'all young kids, y'all not thinking. Y'all just doing stuff just to be doing stuff.
Service is offering a reward of up to 10 grand.
What I said, they gonna offer a reward. Look, 10 grand. 10 grand. In a recession like it is now, it's a wrap for you.
For information leading to the arrest and conviction of the.
Hey, just for the information, not to say who it is, just the information leading to it. And now that federal, the postal inspector gonna come, which is the feds. So this is a federal crime right here. Many of you young people thinking about breaking in the post office, any government building, that's federal. They don't care if you're a teenager, but you'll learn.
Suspects involved.
Unfortunately, it's going to impact all of us negatively.
Closed until further notice. Customers of the.
Now it's closed. If it's a lot of businesses who use that downtown, they ain't gonna be able to go in that one. But I'm pretty sure there's a couple post offices down there. I've been to the Thompsons a couple times. It's right there off the L.
The Randolph and LaSalle post office weren't too happy about being turned away.
Yeah, see people, it's a lot of businesses. People use that. Now they can't go now. He gotta walk probably a couple more blocks with his backpack on. And you don't like that. I wonder if it's cold. Well, it's at 82. It's not too cold, so but he got that hot ass sweatshirt on. He mad. I gotta walk a couple more blocks. Take that damn sweatshirt off. What's wrong with you, boy?
People from Randolph and all over the Loop use it a lot.
Criminal trespass in progress, 100 West on.
Now, why is the police officer pulling on the door? He the forensics. You know the door locked. What he pulling on for? They busted the window. That's not showing where they got in. Oh, he's pulling it. He the forensics. I guess he took the fingerprints already.
Randolph, South Side Post Office. Female said there's 3 teens that broke into the post office, still on scene.
Police
Well, they said the police. He said still on the scene. So if they still on the scene, why ain't catch it? That makes no sense. He said they still on the scene. Somebody called it in.
Dispatch radio recordings referred to a large group of teenage suspects that were here around 12:35 Monday morning. Chicago police.
They said a large group at 12:35 teenagers. What y'all doing at the post office? I mean, what you think you're going to get, though? That's the only thing I don't understand. What you going to get at the post office? A closed post office. Thick glass, you break it in there at 12:30. Oh, let's just break inside the post office. It's got to be something in there. Yeah, there's something in there. A trip to the resort.
Said the group was made up of 18 men who broke through the front door and gained access.
They broke into the building through a window and are inside at this point.
I think from a physical.
Okay, so once they catch one, all they got to do is catch one. he probably gonna tell on at least 3 of them or 2. And them 2 gonna tell on the other 2, and them 2 gonna tell on the other 2 who invited you to the group, who whatever, however they found out. But I don't know why the police didn't catch him if somebody calling it in, unless they just pulled up when they broke out the door. I like to see that on the police cam.
Physical security standpoint, there are a couple really basic things that could have been done.
This shattered glass
Well, got him some extra work to do.
was one of the first things that stuck out to physical and tech security expert Tony Dolan, who reviewed some of the footage for us. He said the door should be outfitted with a sturdier film to keep the glass from breaking.
No, it shouldn't be outfitted with a sturdier film. They shouldn't be breaking in there. There's nothing in there to get. Oh, it should be outfitted with a... Why? Why are you breaking into the post office, a closed post office? I bet you when you catch them, let's see what they say.
Breaking and peeling away.
You won't be able to break through there. So I think that would be a first step that could be taken, because glass can be broken typically. So that becomes the weakest point.
Dolan said there's also technology that can sense a group loitering outside the building or even detect the sound of the very first blow to the glass and alert police.
So they need all this stuff because some teenagers broke the glass and broke into the post office. We got to get this, we got to get that. How much that going to cost? $10,000? And then they got to give away a reward for $10,000. Well, it probably going to cost more than that. You know, the government probably costs $50,000 for all that security.
Police before anyone has time to get inside. This break-in comes as CBS 2 has been uncovering a surge in letter carrier robberies and thefts at...
Oh, it's a surge, so people just going in there stealing the packages. But they didn't get no package. They ain't getting nothing. These dudes walking out like they shopping. They look like the UPS man or the Amazon man.
Mailboxes. USPS announced last week that they plan to install 12,000 high-security blue collection boxes to high-risk areas. USPS also plans to install 49,000 locks to replace...
Know what a high-risk area is.
The old-school Arrow locks. Dolan says getting rid of these Arrow keys in favor of electronic access keys is a huge but very expensive step.
The return.
If it's electronic or not, eventually the criminals is going to figure out how to make the electronic key. And then they'll just do that. Just like the garage door opener. You could duplicate that.
On investment over the course of even probably just a few short years would be more than worth it.
Now, we had lots of questions for USPS today. Was anything taken? And was this location in compliance with security guidelines? We did not get answers to those questions.
I bet you it is. It's a federal build. That's a government building, and that's a federal post office. Was it in compliance? Were they in compliance breaking in there? You know, it's cheaper just to lock them up.
But a spokesperson said they're still gathering information, and of course, there is that $10,000 reward.
Yeah, they'll be caught within a day or two, and I'll review that again. But they're about to get caught. Because, you know, she reiterated, oh, that's a $10,000 reward. I wouldn't tell because that's not my business. But, hey, you know, somebody out here needs $10,000. 2 people could use $5,000 each, so you know how that goes.
Megan Hickey, CBS 2 investigators.
Thank you, Megan.
These are the 9-inch Guggenheim Professional Tailor